Yo, what's up, guys? Today we have a box of the Shining Victories, and looking to get some decent pulls out of this. Looking for maybe the new Blue Eyes stuff. Looking for Crystal Wing for those secrets. Winter Cherry, whatever the name of that card is. I think it's Ghost Reaper or Winter Cherry Blossom. Something like that. So let's get into this. First pack, see what we can get. And first pack, we have Despot 9, World Carrot Weight Champion, Bad Aim, Bug Matrix, Magical Cavalry, and our first super, Cosmos Scary Lion. Not very excited about that. Cosmos taking the recent hit, not looking too good, and a few digital bugs and Raid Raptor. Okay, next pack. Here we go with the Despot 09 again, Moonlight, Beacon of White, Spirit of the Fall Wind, Assault Blackwing, Kadori, the Rain Sprinkling, not a bad super, not bad at all, decent effect for Blackwings. Fire King Island, Morphage Pride, another Blackwing, and Master with Eyes of Blue. Okay, next pack. Not too great of pulls from those first two packs, but let's see what we can get out of this. Dice Clubs. Protector with Eyes of Blue, Geargia Change, Speedroid Denden, Daiko Duke, pretty good new Speedroid card, and our first Ultra for the box, Hot Red Dragon, Arcfiend King Calamity. This is a really cool looking new Hot Red Dragon. Its effect is amazing for when it hits the field, so there's not really too much support for Hot Red Dragons that make them super fast and super consistent. You kind of have to play more of the Synchron build for it. Morphage, Performa Pow, Priestess. So here's one of our first holos for the new Blue Eye support. Really nice. Probably not going to see too much play with Priestess. It's got an average effect. Finite, Raid Raptor, Cause Morning, and Lunalight Purple Butterfly. Okay, next pack. And we have another Raid Raptor, Dino Mist Eruption, Beacon of White, Lunalight White Rabbit, Morphage Gluttony, Tuner's High, Bug Emergency, Gendo the Aesthetic Monk, and Blackwing Decay of Ill Wind. Here we go. And Ryo Okami. This is really cool artwork on this card. I really like this. Wonder Xyz, Raid Raptor, Bloom Prima, and a Morphactor. Pain the Imagination Drake Overlord. What a name, what a look too. That is an amazing looking card. Digital Bug, Gendo, Bug Emergency, and Lunalight Black Sheep. Not really expecting a Morphage or Lunalight to see any play, especially, you know, maybe you might see Rogue a little bit with the recent ban list and not really knowing what to play, but not really expecting it. Kaijus, maybe. Dwarf Star, Digital Bug, Morphage Greed, and there's our secret. Not too happy about that secret. Still a great looking card, but not too excited about it. And next pack. Here we go. Dwarf Star Dragon, Performer Pal, Digital Bug, Fusion Tag, and the Boss Xyz monster for Digital Bugs, Rhinospus. I'm thinking that's how you say it. Cuban, Performer Pal, Rise to Full Heights. This actually has seen some play in some meta decks, surprisingly enough. Blackwing Decay of the Wind. Next pack. Redicicle. Ryokami. Lunalight Wolf. Digital Bug. Corbadge. And Thunder King, the Lightning Strike Kaiju, is a very long name. And then our final Ultra for that side of the box, Lecter Pendulum, the Drake Overlord. Not a terrible Ultra, but not a great Ultra either. Angel Trumpeter, Morphage Pride, and Lunalight Reincarnation Dance. The reason I say not a great Ultra, it's not seeing a lot of play. It's really not that strong of a card, with Luster being at 1. So, hey, maybe Luster might come back. Lunalight Wolf, Miss Spinos, Bad Aim, High Speed Warp Puzzle, Cosmo Landwalker, Fortismo, Lunalight Tiger, Despot Base, and Digital Bug, Web Soldier. Down the last two. Despot 9, Lunalight White Rabbit, Beacon of White, World Carrot Weight Champion, Mausoleum of White, Morphage Goliath. This is an awesome looking card. I kind of wish that they would have kept the OCG name, but it's still nice. Lunalight Purple Butterfly, Digital Bug Cocoon Denser, and Lunalight Black Sheep. Okay. And final pack. We've already got our 2 Ultras. We've already got our secrets. So just going to be a super on this side. And Graceful Tear, Geargia Change, Dino-Mist Eruption, Super Anti-Kaiju War Machine, Mecha Dodoran. And Cosmo Scaredy Lion for the super. Raid Raptor, Painlanius, Forge of the True Dracos, Lunalight, and a Master with Eyes of Blue. And now let's get started on this second half of the box. Dino-Mist Spinos, Bad Aim, Dwarf Star Dragon Planter, that's it. Performer Pal, Fire Flux, Lunalight Blue Cat, Red Eyes Toon, and you guys saw the rest. Protector with Eyes Blue, Geargia Change, Despot 9, Lunalight Cat Dancer, another Assault Blackwing Kidori, not bad. Raid Raptor Painlanius, Despot Base, Forge of the True Dracos, and Bug Emergency. Okay, should be coming up on an Ultra pretty soon here. Graceful Tear, Geargia Change, Dino-Mist Eruption, Lunalight Wolf, another Speedroid, and there's the Ultra Lunalight Panther Dancer. Okay. And Gendo the Aesthetic Monk, Bug Emergency, and Lunalight Black Sheep. Okay, Lunalight White Rabbit, Redicicle, Dice Clops, Performer Pal, Odd Eyes Unicorn, Cosmo Landwalker, Lunalight Black Sheep, Angel Trumpeter, Morphage Pride, and Lunalite Reincarnation Dance. Alright, halfway through on this side, Lunalite, Protector, Digital Bug, Dwarf Star, Super Anti-Kaiju Long Name, Raid Raptor, Ultimate Falcon. There is a disappointing super. Really expected Raid Raptors to do more when this card came out. Rise to Full Height, Blackwing Decay, and Digital Bug. Yeah, it's not that that's not a great card. It's just there was so much hype on that card that it was just anticlimactic when it came out and nothing happened. Raid Raptor, Dino Mist, Beacon, Amorphage Greed, Red Eyes Toon Dragon, another Performer Pal, Cause Morning, Lunalite, Purple Butterfly, Digital Bug, Cocoon, Denser. I'm going to shift these right over here for you guys to see. There we go. Alright, I think we are coming up on the secret here in these next couple packs. Let's see, the Kaiju Files, Raid Raptor, Booster Strix, Lunalite, White Rabbit, Raid Raptor, Revenge Vulture, High Speed Void Puzzle, and a Cosmo Dark Lady. So, a little disappointed in that too, because it's not Halloween. Nah, it's Cosmo's taking that hit. Anything Cosmo is a little disappointing right now. Let me move that out of the blinding light. Okay, a few more packs. One more Ultra. And then we'll do a little recap. So we have the Kaiju Files, Dwarf Star, Digital Bug, Mausoleum of White, Amorphage Infection, Cuban, Fortismo, Master with Eyes of Blue, Despot Base. Okay, let's see what we got left. Yeah, 4 packs left. And Digital Bug, Performer Pal, Amorphage, World Carrot Weight, Amorphage. Oh, that's what we were looking for right there. Sage with Eyes of Blue. This is an amazing Ultra to pull right now. Fortismo, Lunalite Tiger, and Despot Base. Alright, so we have our Ultras, we have our Secrets. Let's get these last couple of Supers, and then do a little recap on what we pulled. Okay, and Cattle Call for the Super. Fire King Island, that's something I didn't really talk about yet. This is a really good common out of this. Something that really makes Fire Kings playable and very fast. Not to say that they weren't playable before, but it really gives them a lot more speed, a lot more power in their deck. Alright. And we got the Speedroid Pachinko Cart and Amorphage Goliath. Alrighty, last pack. What do we get? Do we get the extra special surprise secret for us? And pre-preparation of raids. Not bad. That's probably the best super to pull out of this. It's really good. Alright, I can live with that as the final card. That's not bad. So let's take a look at what we got, and we'll wrap it up. So, Hot Red Dragon, Arcfiend, King Calamity for one of our ultras, a Morphage Sloth for one of our secrets, Lector Pendulum, the Drick Overlord, Lunalite, Panther Dancer, Sage with Eyes of Blue, and a Cosmo Dark Lady. I'd say this is probably our best pull, that Sage right there. The Cosmo Dark Lady is very nice as well, but with Cosmos taking that hit, it kind of diminishes the value. It kind of diminishes the want to have it. Well, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe below. See ya.